Hello everybody. How are we doing? Thank you for joining us on Friday here. I'm gonna switch over. There we go. So this is week 7 of the Monochrome live streams. Today we are in the Gamemaker like we were on Tuesday, and we're gonna do something pretty cool today. So last week we went through kind of all of our black and white blocks and whatnot and showed those. So today what I want to do is kind of use these blocks and the assets that I do have created so far to kind of do a mock Wasteland setup. So I've kind of got an idea for that. Hazard Maid, what's up? Hello Lozen. Oh, I like that icon. Is it the money eye? Money eye. So, thanks again for joining, everybody. So, let's do this. I'm in a 1x1 here that I have set up. This is going to be kind of like the place where we can kind of test out the monochrome assets, the black and white, make sure everything looks the way it does, functions the way it's supposed to, that sort of thing. So this top part here, I put kind of the bars up on the edges to show how much room we have to the top, which should be fine for, I think, this idea. So what we will do is, I'm thinking for this setup, we'll have kind of the wasteland deserty area, and then we'll have kind of a rundown town. And last Tuesday we talked about eventually I'm going to create assets that are buildings. The assets themselves are buildings that you can go in and explore. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Thanks for joining. Good to see you. We're about to get into it here, make some fun stuff. So but until I have those assets that are building assets, we have all of our blocks that are bricks and that sort of thing. So we'll use that. Jazz Wolf, what's up? Thanks for joining. Good to see you. So let's and so this broken down town area, we will have all of our bad guys, right? So we kind of went through them. I'm just gonna kind of throw them out here. So we've got our scout, our basher, our soldier, our jailer, and our psycho. So it's going to be basically a little mini game, allow us to kind of use these assets as we would in the real game, and make sure they're all working right. I'm good, Nathan. I'm good. Really tired. Game jam's almost over, so I'm ready for some peace. But it's going good. How are you doing? So let's do this. Let's put our road in. We're gonna put our road back in. With our road, I think. So where do we spawn? We're over here. Where's the sun? We're at, I think, a neutral. So we'll make this part over here the town. Let's see which way the shadows are right now. Let's get out a brick real fast. Yeah, I think this is cool. So we'll let's do our road. We'll get our good road. We'll make hello, what happened? So we're gonna make just a little road here. Maybe it's like a 1-lane highway, right? We won't go all crazy with the big one. And I missed it way over there. Okay. And for fun, maybe it doesn't even have like the side stripes, just wrong one. I need to figure out why it's doing that. It's lying to me. There. Alright, so we're one. Well, okay, I said 1 lane, but I put a double stripe down it. So, okay, it's a tiny 2-lane road. tiny 2-lane road, right? And then we'll throw in some of our worn blocks in there. So fun tip is so obviously left click will place the block, and then right click will delete it. So for the longest time I would be like, oh, I want to put one here, delete, place. But a faster way is if you hold control before you click and then you click somewhere, it will actually just paint over it, kind of overrides, you know, where they're at. So it's definitely a time saver. So we're just going to put in some broken areas. Kind of makes me want to do a variety of these broken blocks, so there's kind of some differences. But that looks okay. Nathan, so we are making just a little mock 1x1 land, kind of like a mini game quest thing, using the monochrome assets. It'll be kind of our test area to see how everything kind of looks together, the values and that sort of thing, and make sure the functionalities and animations of everything is working okay. So I'm gonna have some fun with it, and then maybe like we can just break some of these so it's like really worn. Know what I'm saying? Nothing. I was about to say it. Okay, there we go. That's good for now. Let's see. So let's start with some buildings. Let's throw in a couple brick buildings. So we have our dark bricks, and we have our light bricks. Do you watch football at all? England versus Scotland was on just now. It ended goalless. Wow. No, I can't say that I'm huge into sports. I used to play soccer and tennis when I was younger, but don't really watch it much lately. But I'd imagine that's pretty crazy that there were no goals at all. Yeah, that's crazy. And Jazz Wolf, yes, yeah, holding control, and you can do it more than one. So like if I wanted this to be an area, you just hold control and boom, there it is. So it's pretty sweet. The other time saver, I'll go ahead and show you since I'm doing it. Actually, it'll be useful. Soccer and tennis, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a good workout. Let's make a big building over here. So wow, I think my mouse just threw up all over the screen. We'll make a block. So the other shortcut is, vertically speaking, if you hold down shift and click, and then, okay, this one's opposite. Okay, you have to click first, then hold down shift, and then drag up. It will drag vertically, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. So, you know, you can sit here and do like row, 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 or you put up your poles like this one and say I want to go to here and go up and let go. Now you have 2 points. If you can get, oh my gosh, my mouse. If you can get in between them, and boom, we're already done, right? So that's pretty cool. Hey, look, a back door. I think we'll leave that. So this is gonna be like a dark brick building. Maybe this is like the biggest building on the block here. Let's make it come a little bit over, maybe here. So click, hold down shift. I did it in the wrong order again. I'm not used to PC controls. There we go. And then we can click and drag it over. So now it's younger. Yes, yeah, 16. I played it on 16. It was a lot of fun. It's just really hot. Really hot. That's Paul Ross. All right, so this this building's going to be kind of like a factory, some type of big warehouse thing. We'll make it go there. Nothing too big, and then we'll come around here. We'll get the basic structure, and then we'll punch out some holes here, how we want our doors or windows, that sort of thing. So Alright, so we've got a factory. This is upcoming crypto game. I've taken a crash course in all this just after investing 2 months ago. Now I'm all in love with culture, love NFTs, and future that can build on Ethereum. Yes, Hazard. So this is the Gamemaker program created by the Sandbox, which is a blockchain game based on Ethereum. Their currency is Sand, and yes, it's pretty sweet. This program is still in alpha, and there's another program called VoxEdit, which is used to create like these assets, right? So these characters, the blocks here, other things that I'll put in. It's in beta, and yeah, so they're working on, there's land sales where you can buy, land in which you can build games on, like we are now, and eventually, once it opens, publish it to the metaverse. So there's a big map. You can see where all the lands are, different size lands, and you can publish your game there so others can play it. You can charge Sand for those to play it, and then you can play other games and earn Sand to buy other artists' NFTs that they've created on the marketplace, which is like a big circle of life thing, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm the same way. Been diving into it pretty hard since the beginning of the year, really. But yeah, the culture is great. It's really nice. So yeah, I would check it out. Sandbox.game, and it's free. So VoxEdit you can download for free. The Gamemaker program here you can download for free, and yeah, really dive into it. And there's people now making like visual art galleries, so you can hit tab and walk around a museum that they've made, and now you can link NFTs from OpenSea onto different size plaques, to actually, you walk around and you look at the image, the NFT there in the museum. It's pretty cool, and it's just getting started. So now musicians are coming in, and artists and all this other stuff. So it's growing really fast. Our case, we're a feature film and a comic book, and now we want to make a game about our dystopian black and white thing. But yeah, not to sound creepy, but your voice is so calming, or it's your mic. It's definitely the mic, not mine, but thank you. But yeah, let's see. That's our big factory. I mean, it's kind of little, but let's do maybe a light brick building. Maybe back here. Yeah, maybe this whole place is like a rundown factory with multiple. It's like a industrial area. So maybe we'll have one here. Let's just kind of get our base outlines going. Let's see. So these two are mine. Let's we have a metal siding building. So I have this vertical siding that I've done. Yay, I'm not the only one. Yeah, Hazard, no problem. Yeah, Lozen's a little biased. She said, what is it, this week you tweeted that I was like Bob Ross. It's not just Mike, whatever. Bob Ross, a video game making. Actually, I don't have trees, hold on. I have a fallen tree. I'm working on our dead trees, right? But I have this fallen tree that I made. What does he say? Like, maybe there's little trees living here. Just right here. I don't have any animals. Wait, I have a bird. I made this black bird. I'm gonna just plop him over there for right now, so we don't forget. Okay, so we got light bricks. What was I doing? I was doing some metal siding. Can I sort by mine? Oh, there we go. It'd be cool. We're gonna fence this whole area, right? Maybe there's like a guard stand, right? Maybe right here. Maybe this metal siding is like this little guard hut. Let's see. So I think it's gonna be really cool to make all these buildings as assets, so they're not, built out of blocks. But that's all I have right now, and that's okay. We get to see and really use these blocks. So that'll be a guard stand, some form and fashion. And then we've got this metal siding. Maybe there's, I want to make sure there's enough room to walk between the buildings. So we'll make a building here. Maybe it's something like that. Gimme, okay. And then over here, what else we got? We can do another dark brick. I really like the dark ones there. There we go. And not all these buildings will be tall. I think we're going to kind of make it, some of them just like the ruins or whatever's left of it. That being said, let's try some of the, I guess I don't have all the floor labeled. Let's see. So hold shift, we'll get our floor in. So there's some floor. Let's do, maybe there's some wooden floor here. And now let's make it kind of covered up by the sand, right? So this, maybe this building is the broken one, part of it. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of terraform, get this building's semi-structured. So maybe this wall is kind of standing here, but you can walk through what's left of it. Something like that. Oh jeez. Okay. And what else? Let's do our, this metal, rusty metal I have as kind of the industrial floor. Hopefully that looks good. Let's make that maybe in here. Kind of some industrial metal. Let's put that here. And what else we got? Part of the reason why I want to do an asset of it is, see, so the bricks could be the outside of the building, but it takes up, you know, the width of a block, and then by the time you're on the inside, maybe you don't want the bricks as what the inside is, so you know there's another block made like where's the drywall, right? Like one of these is the inside of the building. By the time you get what you want, look how much room that's taking up, you know. Not a deal breaker, but it'll be alright. Alright. Just kind of throwing this stuff in real quick and we'll see what that looks like. You know what might help is if we do some concrete and kind of make these little pathways that aren't the asphalt. Alright, so maybe this is the gate right here, okay? And so this is our stand. I don't have like I have fences, I don't have a gate. So let's put maybe a door right there. I wonder what it would look like if we mixed these. Interesting. So we have our concrete and then like our stained concrete. And then if you mix some sand in there, because sand blows around everywhere. Not bad. Cool. So now let's see. So we'll have a building back here. We've got a big warehouse we'll finish. This one's broken. This one can be kind of broken. And then I need to pull up my spreadsheet to remember what all I've got. put some tile down in one of these. Maybe this one is tiled. Now I can't see because I built the wall already. Bah. Okay. Oh wow, look at me pushing buttons. I didn't mean to push. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Let's put those black or the dark bricks up here now so we can hide this drywall. Be a much smaller building now. So I guess if we're doing this with blocks, we have to make it extra big by the time we get these in here. Although I have to say, like, doing this and then playing Minecraft with my daughters, where you have to do it block by block instead of being able to like drag and do this bit, get kind of spoiled. This way is much, much faster. Let's see. Maybe over here there's the beginning of some rocks. So we're gonna switch our shapes here. We're just gonna kind of build some of this up so we can really use all the blocks. Okay, now we're getting a little in front of the building here. Y'all go away. There we go. So the idea with the rocks, this is the light rock, and then we have two other flavors. So like a medium rock, which we can sprinkle in here, right? So like the higher or deeper you get into the rock, you can kind of change the way it looks. And then our third one is dark rock. So maybe it's only in select places, right? Cool. Again, we're just kind of throwing ideas. Okay, can't really get through there. Let's, there we go. And now, so we'll finish these buildings out. I want to do something here that's maybe not another building. That's why I wanted to look and see what we've got here. If I take off blocks, I have my streetlights. I have a water tower that's not quite finished yet, but I think it's oh, where's it at? Oh, I must not have started yet. So it doesn't have a top or my railings on it now, but it's coming. I feel like this might not be in there though, but it's kind of cool. Maybe it is in there. Maybe we put that right in the middle. So where it's at now, I haven't exported it out, but I have railings that go all the way around here, and one of the sides, instead of it being a square, one of the sides has a little bit of a lip coming up, because see the legs, they kind of slope up to it. I wanted it to where you can make a ladder. You don't have to slope the ladder to the platform now, but your ladder can go straight up and meet the lip right there. So I've done that, and then I'm working on the top, and then some like little antenna things here and whatnot, because I want you to be able to climb up. And your avatar, let's see, where's our thing? Your avatar can actually walk around up there. I want it to be semi-functional, just not water functional. So yeah, you can walk around up here. So we'll leave the spawn up there. That'll be a fun starting spot for right now. Okay. So we've got a water tower. Let's I'm getting to the fun stuff without doing our buildings, but that's alright. So I've got some fences. Let's do some metal fence that I've made. This is mine, right? No, that's not mine. This is mine. Okay. Wait, is that mine? I'm so confused. It's not that one. No, this is it. That's my name, my medium chain fence. I guess I could have looked at the name it had on it. Let's see. So this is our medium chain fence. I guess the tall metal fence would be best for this facility, holding them out, but I don't have it done yet. But I do have the tall wooden fence. Maybe we can do that for most of the area and then put the chain fence by the gate there. Come here, buddy. We'll give a little bit of sand between the fence because they don't want to be right up on the road, right? Alright, so now we should be able to eyeball this. Yeah, so we'll probably do that fence maybe all the way down, and then maybe one of them will make the small fence, or we'll give a health component to one of the fences so you can break it and sneak in the back. This fence, maybe we put these kind of by the gate. So this is just a fence, it's just an asset, but what we can do is make it a gate, right? So we take it, we go to the behaviors and we'll make it a platform, and then we can see, oh, that's interesting, it turns it the other way around, but that's not what it's gonna do, is it? And no, actually I want that. It's gonna be really fast. 9.1, ready? Where are we at? Boom. So we can use it as a gate. Obviously we need to not make it go fast and then not make it go back and forth, which is pretty straightforward, but we'll do that later. But that's where our gate will be, and maybe there's 2 of them, so they'll open, one goes left, one goes right. Let's just kind of put that. I think we made our pathway here a little too big. So that, let's say that that's our gate. Cool. Alright, let's finish out these blocks. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. There's no block named fence. Stop it. Alright, let's get back to our dark brick. Which one was that? This one. I also don't have the roofs yet, so there's that. We might have to just pyramid the roof, old-fashioned style, which might be okay, but let's do it in a different block. What do y'all think? Let's do this metal siding. Sometimes there's like those, what's the wavy metal tin roof things. So we'll just, it looks funny with that. Oh, so I don't want to build in blocks, but we don't really have a choice right now. We'll just do what we can. I'll make this go all the way around. It's a tiny building. I guess I should have tested it for size. Let's go take a jump in there. That's not too bad. I'm just glad the camera kind of eats the wall, so you're not staring at the wall and not your person. So what did I do here? That doesn't look that bad actually. Okay. So we got one building, and maybe you could get on the roof this way. Cool. So that works for now. Maybe we give it one more row. All right. Cool. So let's say that that's done. This guy, we used what, this metal? So another thing I do have, which we can put right there, are concrete pillars. what is it? Pier. It's a pier. It's a pier. It's a pier. Okay. So I have two of these guys right now. One of them's tall. Both are worn. One of them you can see the rebar sticking out, kind of bent. So we can take these and make it more than two by varying the heights and stuff. So maybe this is a pier from this building, and we'll stick that one down, and we'll duplicate it, and then we can turn it so it doesn't look like it is exactly the same thing. And what's crazy is when we were doing our trailer shoot for the film, I researched a whole bunch of places in West Texas that were abandoned and run down, and we came to it was an old school. I'm trying to remember when it was from. Probably, I know one we looked at was like 19. It was a long time ago. I don't want to mess it up, but all of the floor was wood, so it had all disintegrated, and so when you come up the stairs, so it's just a stone edge. I mean, it kind of looks like this, well, more like this. There's still high walls and the windows were made out of stone, but when you come up the stairs and look down, all the floor was gone because it's the wood, and all you see are 1902. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So yeah, 1902. All you see are the concrete piers that held up the floor, and it looked kind of like a graveyard. It was really creepy. 1902. Yeah. All right, so we got some piers in there. Again, we're just kind of seeing how the assets and the blocks work together. We're gonna use them as they're intended. I also have some street lights, which is very important. This one is the broken one, which maybe the street lights are on this side. Maybe there's one here. And where's my other one? I didn't start it. It's so weird. Where is it? Oh, I'm still starred. There it is. The working street light. So we can put more of these around. Maybe right there. Something like that. They're not evenly spaced, but we can fix that. That would be cool, like an align tool, like a quick grouping, or like an even spacing. That would be so cool. Or like a line top, a line bottom. Alright, that's pretty good for eyeballing it. I don't know if they're aligned this direction, but that's not too bad. Cool, so let's take a look. So this broken one, it should sway. Yeah, just swaying. Oh, hello, you're angry. So this is the Psycho character. He's got his gas mask and spiked knuckles there. He will be gemmed with some speed gems. So he'll be real fast and kind of annoying, like he obviously just was. So he's working great. And then this broken one has fallen down there. And then these other ones that work, they're on, but one of them flickers, which is working pretty good. However, okay, so this is the tricky part. There's an invisible wall here, and I know this because in my asset approval, I was told it's from the animation up there, however, it's putting a box here to do that. So what I was told to do is put something here that doesn't allow the character to go through it anyway. So that'll be interesting. If I had like a broken car or something like that. Alright. So we're just throwing stuff in here. I also have this like concrete slab, which could be kind of cool if we put them. I'm pretty sure I did this to block sizes, so I could probably lose a block and be okay, but so this is like the concrete foundation. Maybe it's cracked like that. It's pretty cool. We have lots of flora, which we can do. This is not everything. What is going on? We have some of these metal barrels that are pretty worn. I can put those around in different places, but cool. Let's get back to the blocks here. So far, I'm fairly happy with everything. This guy, these water, like a water container. So maybe there's like a couple of these against this building, and maybe this one is stacked. It would make sense that they're by the water tower, right? Like how cool it would be if you could select both of these and like hit a button over here and they align. That'd be pretty cool. Wish list, and then stack it down in the grooves there. Okay, so maybe there's 3 of those. Something like that. Alright, I keep saying back to the blocks and I don't do it. Bricks. Hello. This one. Alright, so this building, maybe this one is also ruins, but not as bad as the one in front of it. So what I mean by that is, I think we'll have this whole side though. Let's make these maybe there-ish. And then we're gonna leave a spot for a window. Let's see. Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, my symmetry's gonna. Alright, we'll add a row so that it doesn't drive me crazy. There we go. So I think I mentioned last time, so when we were shooting all of our movie stuff, we took a bunch of photos for that, and I have a lot of the photos from that saved and ready to go, but I'm gonna kind of recreate some of those places, or at least get inspiration from it to kind of add to the authenticity. Maybe there's like a huge hole on this side. That works. That doesn't need to be even. Cool. Maybe something like that. And then let's make this uneven back here so it doesn't look like it's so uniformed. There we go. That looks like ruins, right? We need to add some floor back in there because we expanded. Wood. Did I do this one? I did. And we can take some of these out to make it worn. Obviously the building's gone, and I just explained a real life example of the wood being missing, the wood would not be here, but let's do that now. So sand. So let's see, a lot of sand's blown in here. Whoops. Thank you, Lozen. Alright. We're just getting silly here. Alright, cool. Let's see. Let's finish our guard stand here. How about, which one did we use? We used this one. So there would probably be a window here. Let's take that down. Maybe it's just like a gazebo? Like an awning thing? Maybe just on that side. What happened? There we go. Is that two? Let's get down here. What's our height on the blocks here? Is that a window? Yeah. Can I take your drive-through order? Okay. And maybe back here. Oops. Now let's break this up a bit. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's broken too. Right. And then another thing we can add to give it some dynamic of the color is we do have our glass. So maybe there is glass in here, so you can kind of see it, but it'll give it some lighter color. And then maybe there's just one there. It's broken, broken. All right, the roof on this, let's do I might not have started all the blocks. Oh, we do have water. We can do water somewhere. Oh, doing blocks here. See, this is why we test things. I need to know what roof possibilities I have. What do I want to do? Maybe this is a wooden roof. We did the metal on that one. Yep, let's do so eventually there won't be blocks and we'll have, there'll be some really flat pieces that are at an angle, so you can do some cool roof stuff with. But if this is our, okay, I got an idea. Since this is our kind of tower, or our guard stand, maybe we can put like a ladder coming up to a second floor. But then we're kind of overshadowing our water tower. I don't want it to be the same height and you can't see it, so maybe we'll do that on another one. Okay, I think that's pretty broken. Yeah? Cool. That one's pretty broken like we like it. That one's broken. That one is pretty intact. Maybe there's like broken glass. It's probably as best as we can get it. Oops. a little bit of glass. Here, here, there, and right there. Cool. Let's see that. Whoa, went through the floor. Silhouette. That's pretty cool. Let's jump to our big building here. Let's see. For this one, let's punch out like a big factory door. This was the floor we did, yeah. Cool. So this one, I don't have any stairs yet either, so we'll do a ladder on this one. Maybe there's this duct. Metal ductwork stuff. We'll just kind of use it as a stair step. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come up one more and we'll put a roof on this and have you be able to access it. Oops. Okay. So we need to get our ladder because we need to test this. So I've got a metal ladder. Oh, I've got blocks selected here. Metal ladder. I forget the size, the height I did on this. It should be, I think it's 2 blocks. Oh jeez. Alright, not snapping. Interesting. Oh, it's off center, that's why. So here you can see the pivot is not in the middle. I know I need to fix that. That's okay, so we'll eyeball this. I shouldn't need too many. But before we go crazy duplicating this, let's make it climbable, so we have to do that on all of them. One more maybe? That's very close. And we're right there, perfect. Now we gotta get it to the edge. Did I push it through? I did, just barely. Alright, let's give it a test, make sure it works. Oh wow, I jumped over the wall, nice. Back door, hello. Perfect. So far so good, yeah. Alright. So let's polish this roof up here. Dark bricks. What am I gonna do this roof with? I kinda like this metal. It might look kinda silly being right next to it and then you have it on the roof, but that'll be alright. So I think if we do one more layer, and this is where it comes across. So we'll make a row right here, and we can, oh, can I do that from here? Let's see if it filled in all underneath it. It did not. Good. Okay. is our duct. There we go. So this is where we'll get up to the top. So maybe there's like a hatch. Okay. If this is our roof, we need to be different now. Let's do maybe it's this rusty metal. So holding control, this is our roof here. We'll just paint over all of that. Oh crap, there we go. And we'll do another layer. Yeah, and this is just like a roof access back here, I guess. Okay. And maybe there's like, I don't want to punch the stairs out. Or the, no, that's good. Alright, I know who's going up here. This guy. Just for fun. And we'll do a little character introduction here. I guess we can put some fences in here. The more we do, the faster it'll go, because we'll just keep copy and pasting. It might be easier to see on this side. A little bit. Alright. I think the chain link fence, the big one, would be really cool for this, but we'll just use this for now. Alright, so we'll have this go to the guard stand, and maybe we give a little more, just a little more space there. Alright, and then this is gonna go into it. There we go. Don't want anybody sneaking by. Alright, let's duplicate this list. Let's go here. That's really hard to eyeball from far away. Alright, I think one more. One more ought to do it. Not even. So delete. Alright, that's perfect. So we're gonna have a little gap anyway. It's like dystopian, apocalyptic, so they're not gonna have straight fences anyway. So I think we're okay. So maybe back here, it's kind of the weak spot. So maybe there's the medium fence right here. And you know what, even before that, let's put some more rocks over here. So maybe there's some, well, we can't do too much because we got a road here, but it goes right through the road. Thanks, Nathan, for coming. See you later. Make it to where they can't get in, but maybe there's like a mountain on this side. So what we'll do is put that fence there, and then we'll just throw a health component on it. Something silly, like 10, so that we can break it. Cool. Alright, let's put some of these bad guys in here. Let's see, so we have the guy we are, which is the scout. So we will put him, whoa. Put one over here and make sure he's got melee enemy. Okay, so he is going to attack us if we get close to him. We have our psycho here that we fought earlier. Ignore me, I'm going to say. Okay, yeah, I'm about to go fight these guys real quick. We'll just kind of give it a good test run here. So this guy has 50 health, so nobody's gemmed or anything. They're all kind of stock right now until we get them minted, but at least we'll get to see. Alright, so the soldier, maybe he's going to be in there, and he does not have a behavior yet. Let's give him melee enemy with 50 health. So I guess each NPC is going to have their own building that we've made for right now. So the basher, we'll put her in here, melee enemy, and then the jailer, she can have the intact building. Hello. Nathan, how long did it take to learn all the controls of the game? Like the moving controls and stuff. It's not too bad. I think the more you do it, like I'm definitely not having to think about it as much, but the more you do it, you know, the easier it is. Luckily, like the camera controls, if you play games on a computer, it's pretty, it's pretty standard for those controls. You know, W, A, S, D for your move back. To jump is spacebar. There's not jump, but it brings the camera up. C is crouch, but it brings camera down. And then when you go into the game to play as a character, the controls are the same. So jump, there will be a crouch, I'm pretty sure, which will be C, I think, by default. So it's not too bad. Oh wow, their aggro range is huge. So let's put our character back to our good guy. Oh, we have one more bad guy to introduce. We're gonna wait on him. What am I doing? Hero. Are you an melee enemy? Yeah, you are. Okay. So to decrease, whoa. So okay, that green ring. He will. No, like the buttons on the screen, like commands and stuff. Oh yeah. So it's kind of the same with that, but it's obviously much more complex. Definitely the best way to do it is just by doing it, you know. So not this game jam, but the last game jam was kind of the first time I really explored, you know, testing it out, and I learned a whole lot doing that. And now this game jam, I use what I learned then to do you know, this one. And you still learn all the way, especially right now because there's no presets, which makes things a little trickier. But watching the official Sandbox streams and stuff is definitely helpful too, because they show, you know, it's not like a go through every single thing and see what it does, but it's how, like, functionality stuff, like I want a key to open a door that's locked. How do I do that? And so you slowly, you know, just do it in a use case scenario, and then eventually you'll get it. But yeah, those have been really, really helpful. So this little birdie here, let's just make him fly, which will hit bird. And we'll do something cool here. We're gonna put, we'll just do like a quick little thing. Alright, what kind of weapon do we want our guy to have? So we have a, what's going on here? We have knives. We have a regular knife, a taser knife. We have a machete. Technically the bow staff is his weapon. If it's gonna let me take it, I don't know. There's been like this glitch thing where it doesn't allow. So when you have weapons or armor that you want them to put on, if you put it in here, it's just gonna be like that tree over there. It just sits there. So if you select it and you go down into the components, and then right here, this collectible allows you to collect it, and you have two different ways you can do that. Over here, one of them is collision, which means, you know, you run into it, or the other one is interaction, which you press E to open doors, interact with objects. So we'll just do collision for his bow staff. I'm still getting these tweaked and stuff, but this is his chest piece, so we'll add a component. Collectible, want the machete, the original idea for the most recent character. I wish. So the grunt has the bigger machete and the one that's like broken. I don't have that made as a collectible piece yet, but that would be pretty cool. And then I have a hood for our character, which is still being worked on, but we will try it. Alright, so this is our main character who has color. He's a hue, he's one of the good guys. So we picked up our chest piece. Oh, you know what? We didn't do our arm piece. You kind of have to have the arms with this chest piece. It's kind of a 2-in-1 thing. So again, I'll hit component, collectible. Alright, now I walk over those. I hit I for my inventory, and then I can double click and I can put on all of our stuff. So he's got like a thicker jacket on with this hood and scarves and stuff kind of tied around his arms. You can still kind of see his face in there. Alright, can I pick this up? Oh, it's doing that weird thing. Might have to do the machete. Look at that, I walk right on and it won't let me. Alright, let's do something else here. We'll try the machete. We'll try this machete. I'll have to figure out why they aren't. Sometimes I can't even. There we go. So collectible. Alright, let's try that again. Let me have it. Let me have it. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, we might have to go weaponless. Alright, let's try our thickest weapon as our last resort. The spiked bat. Here we go. We'll add that as a collectible. Really? Alright, so I can't have a weapon. That's fine. We'll just punch him to death. That's okay. So double click. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this hood. He's got a mask one too, but I don't want to pull that one out just yet. Alright, so let's just go see how this looks for playability. Hello. So they're gonna all be pretty squishy. So they added the block. This last patch is pretty sweet. Right, if you hold right click, you hold block, and if you do it right when they swing at you, you'll get a perfect parry which stuns them. Oh, I need to increase their aggro. Look, they won't chase me. So this is the jailer. She's got a crowbar. Come here. Alright, while they're killing me. So she's dead. Who's next? Here's the basher. She's got a spiked bat. So you kinda gotta time it. Oh, she got me. Or you can just hold it if you're scared. I do that a lot. Who's in here? Oh, the psycho. One of my favorites, I think. Hello. That was our second character we made. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, he's dead. We've got 2 more and I have 5 health. So this is the soldier we made 2 weeks ago. Hello. Oh, and we're dead. Okay, we're coming back. And I don't think some of these are the final character. Actually, let's try to see if our gate thing or our fence thing works down here. So we made a weak spot in the fence. It works. Now we can sneak in behind him. Because this mask is... Oh no, it's working. Alright, so let's go get the boss guy. So it's interesting to see these blocks and how they kind of work with each other, or what's like too much. Like this is probably too much altogether. Why won't you come get me? Oh, here we go. Interesting. It doesn't look like he wants to come up 1 block. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Alright, this is our grunt guy, which we made last week. Alright, let's kill you. You're gonna have so much more health when we're done with you. And we win. Cool. So I think that's a pretty good spot for today. I will, tweak this a little more. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is just super fast, but we've got grass and actual rocks and trees and stuff, which we'll add out there, and it can be tall grass and plants overgrown in here. Really bring it to life. Add a lot of detail. But I think this is a good example just to see how the blocks work. How these assets kind of work together, that sort of thing. But yeah. So next week we will be back on Vox Edit. I'm pretty sure we'll make another character. We'll do another good guy this time, so they'll have skin color and some red, some blood this time. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't save 1 single time. That's bad. There we go. All these errors come up because none of these assets I put down are published to the marketplace because they're just for testing right now. That boss character is the character you worked on last week. And you worked on the mask. Oh yeah, so this will... Yeah, Nathan, this is the character we did last week. So this might have been the mask that you saw here, his mask there. Yeah, we did him last week. So yeah, next week we'll do another character, and I'll continue to work on this just as a test, kind of a test area, not the actual game, but it'll be a good kind of a testing ground for the combat and stuff without us having to mess up. We can experiment and safely in here without having to experiment on the actual game. So, but yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. Next week it'll be Tuesday and Friday per normal, and yeah, have a great weekend.